This is wildlife biologist Eric Orff with my New Hampshire YouTube channel, Fish and Wildlife YouTube channel. Well, I've got my friend here, the friendly skunk. Well, Sunday, November 1st, is the opening of the New Hampshire trapping season over much of New Hampshire. So the trappers will be getting out there to set their traps in a couple of days. Well, you know, if you want to trap in New Hampshire, first of all, you've got to take trapper safety, trapper ed. You've got to have landowner written permission. It must have landowner written permission. You must file a copy of that with the local conservation officer or game warden before you set your traps. You have to check your traps every day. There are certain requirements to certain traps. You have to do that. You have to report your catch, how many animals you take by town, and not only that, the trappers have to keep track of how many traps they actually place, for what species, and how many days or nights those traps are out. So this is all information that comes from the trappers. Very, very valuable information that we get from our trappers. You know, at one time back in the 70s when beaver prices were a lot more, there were over 6,000 beavers taken in New Hampshire. Now there's something like 2,000 or 1,500. So we have lots of beavers. The fisher, you know, there was a time that almost 1,000 fisher were taken in New Hampshire. And now it's less than that. The wildlife populations do vary. They go up and down for whatever reasons. Diseases come in or food becomes less available. So all these animals, their populations go up and go down. And it's the trappers that help us keep track of those trends. We can't say, oh, well, there's 25,000 or 30,000 beaver, but we can say that the trappers they trap more beavers in a given 100-night stretch of traps out than they did the year before. So that would indicate that maybe the population is on the way up. So trapping helps us understand the populations better. They have provided carcasses over the years for the Fish and Game wildlife biologists to study. So the wildlife biologist, and I was the fur bearer biologist for 30 years of my career, so we work very closely with the trappers. They are very knowledgeable. I mean, the trappers trap for 3 or 4 weeks out of the year, but the other 49 weeks they are paying attention. They know what's going on. They are our eyes to the wild in New Hampshire. We can count on trappers for very, very valuable information. And good luck this trapping season, our New Hampshire trappers. Good luck.